In the beginning, I did not get myself involved with all this parliament of the streets or all this protest movement. I felt and I thought that by not cooperating with the government, everything would be okay. You know, my conscience was clear and clean. Nobody can tell me that you cooperated with a government that did not respect human rights, you know, a government that declared martial law and took away the rights of its citizens, the right to express themselves, the right to assemble peacefully and to strike or to protest, you know. For a long time, I would see these people marching in the streets, and I would hear about salvagings, and I would hear about people being arrested, Senator Aquino being arrested and being imprisoned, and they spent years in jail. And I didn't do anything about that. I was not part of the protesting group. But all that changed when one day I read about these people who were being imprisoned because of a presidential decree called preventive detentive action. I suddenly realized that it was not enough to act individually.
You cannot, for example, separate what is happening in the country, you know, the realities around with the reality of filmmaking. You cannot here in this particular case, you know, because at least that was what we found out during that protest movement, being involved in the protest movement, you know, when our eyes were open and we sort of got enlightened and sort of got politicized. You realize that the problems of filmmaking is the same problem of the laborer and the peasants and all the other sectors.
Siyang isa sa mga pillars ng political filmmaking sa bansa natin, no? Kasi bago naman siya, ang klase ng political natin ay political na nagagamit ng Estado, katulad ng mga anti-communist films na pinusuportahan ng CIA at ginagawa sa Pilipinas ng mga Filipino directors, using Filipino artists at mga screenwriters. Pero dumating siya sa yugto na siyang nakapag-lead ng political art at a political artist, yung coalition nito sa pamamagitan ng Concerned Artists of the Philippines para labanan yung diktadoryang Marcos sa napakaraming issues. Pero ang tampok sa kanila ay yung Free the Artist movement na klase ng dapat walang pakikisangkot ng Estado sa kapasidad ng isang artista na makapaglahad ng kanyang sining. Totoo naman na nung declaration ng 1972 ay parang loss of innocence na sa napakaraming mga Filipino na nagkaroon ng kamulatan nung panahon ng diktadoryang Marcos, no? Pero yung iba, ang ginawa ay naging apolitical na lamang. Yung iba ay nag-jump on board sa bureaucrat capitalism ng mga Marcoses. Pero siya ay isa sa mga natatanging mga artist at direktor na nanindigan laban sa martial law. Hindi madaling gawin yun dahil nga napakalaki na impluensya ng mga Marcoses sa sining, sa particular sa pelikula. Sa diktadoryang Marcos, na pinakamarami ang bureaucracy ng film. Nandiyan yung MTRCB, yung censorship board, nandiyan din yung mga incentive programs niya, nandiyan yung sinubukan niya yung Manila International Film Festival na tumagal ng 2 taon, at yung iba't pang mga programa na so highly bureaucratized. So ibig sabihin napakalaki ng vested interest ng mga Marcos sa pelikula dahil kung isipin natin yung 2 pelikula na yung biographical films ng mga Marcoses ang nagpanalo at muling nagpa-re-elect kay Marcos para maging pangulo ng bansa. So alam nila yung kapangyarihan ng pelikula at si Lino Brocka yung tumigbak nito sa pamamagitan ng paglalahad ng mga pelikula na hindi may galomania, hindi tinatago yung kahirapan, pero in your face na klase ng kahirapan. At ito yung na-circulate abroad at nakilala ng hindi lang bilang representatibo ng Philippine cinema o third world cinema, pero mga anti-Marcos na klase ng portrayal na mga buhay sa ilalim ng diktadurya, katulad ng Maynila sa Kuko ng Liwanag tungkol sa isang trabahador na galing sa probinsya, lumuwas sa Maynila para hanapin yung kanyang minamahal na recruit naman sa white slavery at yung tragic death nito. Totoo yung nobela ay noong mga 1950s pa, pero yung nilagay ang kakaiba kay Brocka, naging relevant ito. Nilagyan niya ng quite unique na bent na kaya maunawa natin na quite specific ito sa martial law period. O yung tinimbang ka ngunit kulang sa isang small town morality play na kung saan yung may kaya sa komunidad na ito ang siya palang umaapi sa pinakaapi na yung townsful na character dito. Tapos syempre yung mas political, yung Bona, yung Jaguar, na kung saan yung mga underclass men and women in society sa ilalim ng diktadura ay walang rekurso kundi ilagay yung paghahanap ng katarungan sa sarili nilang mga kamay.
Nagsama kay Lino ang mahusay na paggagap sa social reality dahil galing siya doon. At ang forma ng sining ng kanyang medium which is film. Kaya kapag pinapanood mo ang mga obra ni Lino Brocka, especially yung mga tumatalakay sa mga isyung panlipunan, ramdam na ramdam mo. So ilalahad niya ang mga issue sa ating sosyedad sa isang paraang ang effective dahil yun ang galing siya doon. Yung pag-unlad niya bilang isang political person, ay nagkaroon ng leap noong naging maigting ang usapin ng press freedom and censorship na lumundo sa pagpatay kay Ninoy. Kasi if I remember right, kahit sa PETA, kasi active rin siya sa PETA, maraming political plays ang PETA, and I know for a fact na bahagi siya ng pagko-conceptualize ng mga yon, bahagi siya ng paghuhubog ng mga plays na yon. Yung commitment niya sa ganong direksyon ay nanggaling nga doon sa kanyang personal experience. Paano naman siya naging politically aware? Yun na nga, sa context, noong nagkakaroon na ng maigting na krisis sa lipunan, walang patutunguhan ang sino man na seriously and consciously involved sa social issues, kundi ang maging yung tinatawag na progressive.
What I like about Brocka most is that he was able to speak about his audience to his audience. And you see a lot of films na independent ngayon na they speak about a certain na yung audience nila isn't the people in their films. And even in mainstream, you see that the films that they make have very little to say about the condition of the people who watch their films. So that's what I liked about Brocka, and he was able to merge these two things, speaking about the Filipino condition while entertaining Filipinos. So that's what I respect about him most. When it comes to, like, say, the issues that he tackled, na pareho pa rin hanggang ngayon, talaga naman kasi you look around you, the poverty that we experienced 20, 30 years ago is still the poverty that we're experiencing now. Even worse, actually. In 1983, the unemployment rate was 25%. Now it's at 27%. So we haven't really progressed since then. And I think that's why filmmakers today still tackle the problems that he's been tackling. That the reflection of society before is, the same as the reflection of society today. It's sad to note, actually.